There's a difference between being liked and being respected. Most people don't notice when they cross that line. We blame looks, money, or status. Psychology says the real culprit is usually our attitude, small habits that quietly erode respect long before anyone says it to our face. Today, 7 attitudes that make people lose respect for you, and what to do instead. 1. I already know. One of the fastest ways to lose respect is the "I already know" posture. You finish people's sentences. You correct mid-story. You stop asking questions because your brain has decided there's nothing new here. Psychology has a name for the trap: Kruger. Confidence grows faster than competence. The moment you act finished, people stop seeing wisdom and start hearing volume. Microbehaviors that signal it: dismissing new information with right, I know. Turning advice into a debate. Treating basic questions as beneath you. How to fix it: switch to curiosity language. Walk me through how you're thinking about it. What did I miss? If you were me, what would you try first? Respect follows learners. When you model teachability, people lean in. 2. Victim mindset: nothing works for me. People always do me dirty. Constant self-pity exhausts social space. Humans are wired to respect agency, the sense that you can influence outcomes. In psychology, this shows up as external locus of control: life happens to me, not through me. People don't pull away because they are cruel, they pull away to protect their energy. Microbehaviors that signal it: explaining every setback with a villain. Asking for advice, then arguing with every suggestion. Posting complaints for sympathy rather than solutions. How to fix it: move from story to levers. What part of this is mine to change? What's one action within my control by tonight? Track inputs you own, not outcomes you can't. Ownership is quiet power. People respect those who carry their end of the rope. 3. Subtle arrogance: it's rarely the loud, cartoon version. It's the soft flex, making every conversation orbit your wins, giving advice that is really a brag, correcting pronunciation to show you know. Psychology calls this social dominance behavior, attempting to establish status through conversation. People might smile, but internally, they check out. Microbehaviors that signal it: one-upping: someone shares a story, yours is bigger. Advice-splaining: here's what you should do, when no one asked. Name-dropping and credential stacking. How to fix it: adopt a 60-40 rule, listen 60%, speak 40. When you do speak, aim for useful, brief, precise. Ask yourself, am I adding value, or reaching for validation? Respect grows when your words are rare and relevant. 4. Chronic complaining: if every topic becomes a grievance, people stop feeling safe around you. This isn't realism, it's emotional contamination. Studies on emotional contagion show negativity spreads faster than positivity. Microbehaviors that signal it: opening conversations with what went wrong. Fishing for agreement about how unfair things are. Turning solutions back into problems. How to fix it: try ratio discipline: for every complaint, propose 2 concrete moves. Here's what's broken, and here are 2 things I'll try. Schedule a vent window with a timer. After 5 minutes, switch to action or drop it. Optimism isn't pretending, it's prioritizing agency. 5. People-pleasing: ironically, trying too hard to be liked reduces respect. If you always agree, always apologize, always say yes, you train others that your boundaries are negotiable. Respect begins with self-respect. Psychologically, clear boundaries signal competence and stability. Microbehaviors that signal it: sorry, as punctuation. Over-explaining a simple no, saying yes, then resenting it later. How to fix it: use clean declines. I can't take that on. Here's what I can do. That doesn't work for me. No justification. No apology storm. People may push once, they respect clarity the second time. 6. No accountability. Blaming parents, bosses, traffic, algorithms, anyone but yourself, erodes respect quickly. Accountability doesn't mean self-blame, it means owning your controllables. Microbehaviors that signal it, if they had just. I would have, disappearing after mistakes. Defensiveness when feedback arrives. How to fix it, practice public ownership, private learning. Public, that miss is on me. Here's what I'm changing by Friday. Private, a simple after-action review, what went well? What broke? What will I do differently next time? Consistency here builds a reputation that outlives any single mistake. 7. Invisible effort. Working hard in silence and hoping people notice is noble, and ineffective. Respect doesn't come from hidden suffering, it comes from visible integrity. Microbehaviors that signal it, doing the whole job off stage, then resenting the lack of credit. Avoiding updates because you fear looking self-promotional. Expecting managers or friends to read your mind. How to fix it, show your work, cleanly, not loudly. Share brief progress notes with outcomes, not hours. 2 issues resolved, 1 risk flagged, next step X by Thursday. When you set a standard, name it, for quality, I'm holding us to metric. You're not bragging, you're giving visibility to the behaviors you want respected. Putting it together. Respect isn't a speech you give, it's a pattern people observe. The pattern is simple, curious, not closed. Agentic, not victimized. Humble, not performative. Solution-biased, not complaint-biased. Boundaried, not approval-hungry. Accountable, not defensive. Visible, not invisible. When you run this pattern long enough, you won't need to demand respect, your behavior will teach it. One final frame, stop chasing validation. Start living by principle. Principles are portable: curiosity, ownership, clarity, usefulness, calm. Build those into your default settings and you'll notice something subtle. Rooms get quieter when you speak, not because you're loud, but because you're trusted. If you're ready to rebuild your mindset one truth at a time, subscribe. We don't just talk psychology here, we practice it.